Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for October 16th through the 22nd. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Swords. Why does this come through as a little bit of, I don't want to hear it, you know? There's a little bit of that going on. Somebody's upset about something. And I kind of get the sense that it's you, I don't know. Could be somebody else. But in the recent past, the Chariot, the King of Wands, the Four of Swords. All right, things are looking good here. There's another energy attached to you there. It feels like one of those, you know, it's meant to be, it's meant to come together, kind of a storyline here. The way you and possibly somebody else comes together. It almost feels like you're just kind of sitting there healing, doing your thing, and then whoever this is shows up out of nowhere, out of the blue, you know? Interesting. In the current situation, the Sun, the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Somebody's upset that they're not getting their way here. Somebody's like, look, we're going to do it this way, not that way. Not realizing it's a little bit controlling. I gotta point it out, you know. But they're upset because their control tactics don't work. So I don't know. Kind of falls on you there, but it could be somebody else. In the immediate future, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Tower. I mean, something that looks hopeful for a split second kind of crashes here. Doesn't look good. But let's see. Let's clarify. Let's do the Seven of Swords. Queen of Wands, the Lovers, the Page of Wands. Yeah, it's like one of those... it almost feels like somebody screwed up and the other person is trying. You know, they're bringing in flowers, they're bringing in chocolate, they're bringing in all sorts of things. And it's like, I don't want it. Get this shit out of here. No, that's not going to fix it. You know, kind of looks a little bit like that. So I don't even know what the hell is going on. It doesn't even look like a big deal or something. It doesn't look like, oh my God, what did they do? Nothing. They, you know, I told them to wash the dishes and they didn't. Why didn't you wash the dishes? You know, I don't know. Maybe it is a big deal. Maybe let's see. Let's dive into the reading. To me, it doesn't feel like, you know, it's definitely one of those. No. Okay. Let's do the Chariot in the recent past, the Six of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Four of Swords. Yeah, there's a gap. You're showing me a gap of time here where you're possibly trying to pull away from another situation or trying to find some closure in a past situation or something. But it feels like quite a big chunk of time. And you're trying to heal there. I can see that. And then bam, this comes in. Or let's do the King of Wands. Man. The Emperor, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. And as soon as this comes in, you jump on it. It's like, man, I see it, I have to get it, kind of a thing. Lots of determination there, you know, because something felt really good about this one. Something felt like, oh my God, let's go towards it. Let's move. Let's do. Let's try. Let's. So I kind of get the sense that eventually it might have come together because the energies are kind of favorable there for that. Well, let's see. The Four of Swords, you get the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Hermit. You were still healing though. There was still a lot of healing to be done. Which I kind of get the sense that it was skipped because it was like, I found this and this feels better. This looks better than me healing all sorts of crap that... Okay, I feel better when I do it, but like this looks a whole lot better, so I'm just gonna go engage with this. Fuck the healing. So Okay. That's not good. Because that, fuck the healing, you bring it with you. Even if that's good. Okay, let's do the Sun. In the current situation, you get the 10 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the Magician. That's beautiful. I mean, there's still beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energies that are trying to be manifested here. You know, happiness, love, soul connection is here, dancing in that soul connection, dance, love situation. I don't even know what the hell I said, but really good energies. Really good energies. And I feel like there's manifestation of that all over the place. So obviously you are still in this manifestation. I feel like they are too. But somebody's upset that somebody didn't wash the dishes or something. For the 9 of Swords, you get the Chariot, the World card, the 7 of Wands. There's a cycle that wants to come to a close. Now, I don't know what kind of a cycle that is. Could be just about anything, because cycles come in so many shapes and forms that it's not even funny. When people generally hear there's a cycle that's coming to a close, they go in panic mode. Because to them, what they hear is, oh my God, this connection is coming to an end. No. That does not mean that. That means that maybe you got upset every other day that whoever you're dealing with doesn't wash the dishes when you tell them to. And you're not getting upset anymore. You're accepting it. Okay, they're not washing the dishes, so I'm not even going to tell them anymore. That's a closing of a cycle. You're not doing things in the same way. Cycle closed. That's it. Could be very small, medium, large. I don't know, depending on what's going on. But there's definitely a cycle that wants to come to a close. It has to do with stressing about certain things that possibly at this point in time it's kind of pointless to stress about. And somebody's like, no, I still want to stress about these things. So they're definitely objecting the closing of the cycle. They're so used to stressing about those things that it's like, why would I stop? Because maybe, you know, you're done. Why, you know, maybe you're realizing, okay, it's pointless, but apparently someone's resisting. For the Queen of Swords, you get the Knight of Swords, the Moon, the 3 of Cups. Look, the both of you want the same thing here, you know? You want it in different ways. You're coming at this situation from very different perspectives, but ultimately the goal is the same on both sides. You know, there's one energy that's showing up a little more practical. There's the other one that looks a little more dreamy, a little more attached to energies and emotions more than practicality. Well, that's okay. It's fine. As long as the goal is the same, and it is, doesn't matter that the approach to this is different. So, I don't know. Let me do the Ace of Cups in the immediate future, the Strength card, the 3 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords. Things are shifting a little bit here. I don't see it as a good shift. I don't see it as a bad shift. I just see it as a shift. So I can't really, you know, can't really boost you up in there and say, oh my God, things are changing for the better. Not that they're bad now, because I don't see them as being bad necessarily. There's just a little stubbornness here and there. There's just a little bit of, let's stress about things when we don't need to anymore, but let's still do it. You know, that to me is stubbornness. That to me is, you know, you can do better, probably, if that's you. But things are shifting. And because things are shifting, at this point, it doesn't even matter that it's a good shift or a bad shift, which there isn't such a thing. It's just a shift. That's another reason for somebody to stress. It's like, oh my God, things are changing. Yeah, but they're changing for the better. Who cares? Things are changing. Do you know what that implies? What? I'll tell you. Do you have a couple of days? I kind of get the sense that that's you. It's like at every opportunity of every little shift that's happening, someone here is making like this big ass story out of it, and it's creating 100 stories out of that stories that they're making, and 100 of 100, and so on and so forth. That's a lot of energy, extra energy that is not needed here for the person that's doing it and for the situation, because it does fall on this dynamic, on this connection. So things are shifting. Things are changing up a little bit. Let's do the 3 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, the Hierophant. I mean, I see growth. I see potential for beautiful energies up ahead. Somebody's got to make it hard, though. You know, the transition to that, I don't see it as being smooth because somebody's making it hard with this whole idea of let's stress out about things. Who's doing that? Who's upset here? Who's stressed out? Or that's why I'm not seeing it as a big deal, the whole I'm upset. Because they're making themselves be upset. Because they're bringing up all sorts of things that create all sorts of energies that kind of bring this continuous energy of stress inside the situation, where those things, if they were just released, because there's no reason for these energies to be there of stress, you know, those are just created stories by the mind. They're extra. If those were to be released, this would be a very smooth transition towards something that looks good. It definitely has potential to look very good here. You know, you might join forces on a business or something, or who knows. But again, making it pretty hard, because let's stress about it. For the Tower, you get the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords. What am I going to do with you? It's almost like, and I can hear my spouse with this because, you know, Virgo. You know, I got to think of the worst, because then anything that happens is going to be a little better. So I got to put all the worst possible scenario up front for what's going to happen. And then whatever happens, I can take it because I already been through the worst. What? Why would you even create anything? The worst, the good, the whatever you would create. Why would you create an expectation? Why would you look up ahead with the perspective of the worst case scenario? Look what it's doing. There's so many beautiful energies of flow, of growth, of togetherness, teamwork. And then I see these interferences of all sorts of, let's stress, let's think, let's not do the dishes. I'm waiting for you to not do the dishes. What? What is this about? But definitely, yeah, this is definitely that energy, and I recognize it of, yeah, I gotta think of the worst case scenario, and then, you know, whatever happens, I'll be able to take it because I've been through the worst case scenario already, right? Wrong. But, okay, let's see what the universe has. The Fool, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Why the hell not just go with it? Eliminate the worst case scenario, eliminate the... all of this is keeping you either projected into the future with the mind, or sometimes in the past, but most of the times in the future. So as you step along on this path of a shift that's happening, right? Instead of just kind of being with each step present and just kind of open to that and seeing what happens, you anticipate you're 10 steps ahead. And that's not a good thing. I know you'll say, yeah, and isn't it that good? No. No, because you're 10 steps ahead, and each step comes with 100 stories of what could happen. So by the end of 10 steps, you got, what, 1,000 stories? Where are you in that, in those steps? Because you're way out of there. You're not in the present moment at all with anything. So why not just go with it? Instead of, you know, anticipating all sorts of things here. Anyways. Ow, Juno kind of scratched me here. Okay. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.